guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 4th of March 2019. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm using the amazing Radiant Rider-Waite deck for today's reading. This is the deck that I use in my personal readings. So let's have a look at what the cards want you to know. I tune into the cards while I'm shuffling. And I just asked the cards, what is Monday the 4th of March going to be about? So these readings are for all signs of the zodiac. They're for everyone who watches. So please share them. And thank you to all the people who have shared my videos. It's really helped me. And your support has meant that the channel has grown the way it has, and I'm ever so grateful. So thank you very much for sharing this. I really appreciate it. So let's have a look at what Monday the 4th is going to be about. We have the King of Cups. It's always a pleasant sight. The Seven of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Okay. The King of Cups is a court card, and he has worked his way up from being the page to the knight to the king. The King of Cups is the element of water, and he's mastered the element of water. And I always say that the King of Cups is like the ultimate, he's the ideal father, or he's the ideal partner or boyfriend, because he's emotionally tuned in, but he isn't governed by his feelings. Instead, he rules his feelings. So the element of water has to do with spirituality and connecting with a higher realm, which is very interesting that this is a King of Cups, because men usually, in my experience, aren't that interested in spirituality or connecting with the higher, the other side or higher beings or whatever. So he's really able to connect with his higher self. He's able to meditate and pray. He's got a good connection with who he is internally. Water also rules psychic ability and intuition. So he has that in bucket loads. He's incredibly psychic and intuitive. So when someone comes along, he knows what's going on with that person immediately without them even having to say anything. He just knows. Water also rules music and creativity. So he is going to play some sort of an instrument, maybe the saxophone or a violin or something like that. And then finally, water is about family and being loyal and loving family members and really caring for the people you love and being able to put yourself last, being able to put the people you care about in front of your own needs and finding joy in doing that. And that's something that's a very adult grown-up thing to do, to put other people's needs before your own, to take care of those people's needs, and to find a sense of pleasure and joy and beauty in being of service to other people. So you have all of this with you today. So a Monday starting with the King of Cups is fabulous because you enter the week with a real sense of well-being. You really understand what makes other people tick. You care about other people. So you're able to socialize. You're able to help people who are suffering because you just immediately know what's going on with them. And also, you're likely to figure out if someone is trying to lie to you because you have that intuitive psychic sense. You're not going to have the wool pulled over your eyes, or if someone is trying to hustle you, you're not going to fall for that. You'll immediately know that. The next card is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups this way around is someone who is daydreaming about all of the things that they could possibly achieve in life. Power, wealth, security and stability, wisdom. It's daydreaming and kind of deciding, what am I going to achieve? What is it that's important to me? Which one of these cups do I want to grab? It's in reverse, so you're focused on what you're doing. You've got something in mind already. So whether it's going into work to make money, or working towards something that's going to get you social acclaim and put you into the spotlight, you don't need to choose something new. You're already on a path and you're continuing on that path, and you'll be able to make a lot of progress today. So it's not like you've come to a crossroads where you have to decide what you're going to do with your life now. You're really in the middle of a process, and by continuing with the process today, you'll really make a lot of progress, because the King of Cups rules the element of water, and the Seven of Cups in reverse, same element, means that you're in charge of what you're doing and what you're focused on. So you've got laser beam focus on the one thing that you want to be doing. Finally, we've got the Empress, and the Empress is the third card of the major arcana. She represents life giving, giving birth, presenting richness and abundance to the world. We've got the symbol of Venus there, Venus being the planet of love and beauty. We've got the harvest here, so abundance in food, and we've got the pomegranates on her dress. So it's all about life. It's about sustenance. See these pillows here? It's about luxury and comfort. And it's the Empress is really the archetypal female figure that is responsible for giving life to a project, or to a child, or to a new relationship. She's the one who waves her wand and says, bing, there you go, you've got a new loving relationship. That's in reverse as well. So the Empress isn't taking she isn't taking a direct role in life today. There's no new beginning. There's no new cause that's starting. It's the same idea as this card, really, because there's nothing that needs to be birthed today. Today is all about continuing on with something that you do love, that you have chosen as a goal, that will provide you with abundance and comfort and prosperity in future. But it's not something that has to be new. You don't have to change course or direction today. You don't have to do anything, but what's going to feel very natural is to continue on the path that you're on. You're on the right path. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the King of Cups there, because the King of Cups is about well-being and really thinking and connecting with your higher self and your inner truth. And if things were off there, then the King of Cups would be in reverse. So the fact that we've got the King of Cups and these two things in reverse means that emotionally you're on the right track. You've decided what you're doing something that's really positive for yourself. So you don't have to change gears or direction today. All you have to do is keep doing what feels right, what gives you a sense of well-being and being loved and loving in return, and using your intuitive abilities and connecting with the higher realms. And that means that you're going to have a day that's really, really positive, and that brings up a lot of good feelings in terms of what you're doing, and the interactions you have with other people are also going to be very positive, and they may even add something to the richness that you already have. The yellow here on his blue, the yellow kind of cape that he's wearing on his blue cloak. The blue cloak is water. It's the element of water, so that's what he embodies. We've got these beautiful little green shoes, so he's really his true natural self. The yellow is joy. His feelings have, by doing inner work and looking inside of ourselves, we're always like, oh God, I'm gonna find some hidden skeleton in the closet. I don't want to look inside. It's gonna be dreadful. But no, when you really know yourself, it's a joyous experience, because you know how amazing and wonderful you are. You know that you're a child of the universe and that you're just perfect. And by doing that, you really experience joy. And here we've got the red. That joy and that emotional connection creates passion as well. Passion to love and to be intimate and to love the process of life and to do all of those things. His crown here is blue, again, the emotional side of things, but then we've got everything else that's here. We've got the green, the yellow, and the red. So being true to your natural self, finding joy by knowing who you are and that you are a divine being having a human experience, and finding passion from that. Court card counts as 1, and 7 is 8, and 3 is 11. 11 is the master number of service. So by you being in such a good place, you're being of service to other people because you do care and you will want to help other people, especially if you see people suffering. And that is being of service to other people. But simply by being in a positive state and exuding a positive energy, people will want to be around you, and you'll be a good example. So you'll be of service to people that way, just by demonstrating your best self. So it looks like a glorious start to the week. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. In the personal readings, I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology. The astrology chart I draw up by using your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, order a rectification with me. I can work out your time of birth. It's important to have the time of birth because it makes the chart much more accurate. Once I have the chart, which is a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, I really have all the information that I need about you. It shows me what your life purpose is, what your vocational aptitudes are, where you've been in past lifetimes, and what your life purpose is this time around, what's destined for you in love and money and health and travel. And I can also look at what's coming up in future by the predictive astrology and the tarot to see when finances are going to pick up, when is the right guy going to come into my life, or the right woman. When is business going to pick up? When is the best time to move? Any questions you have, I can answer. So if you're interested in a personal reading, then do get in touch via the website, gregoryscott.com. If you like these videos, then please, again, do me the favor of sharing them online. And thank you again to everyone who has shared. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys sharing these, because I just can't believe where the channel's at. It's just so, oh, it's just beautiful. I love it. So thank you so much, guys, for sharing these videos. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of new videos like the daily tarot readings and the weekly horoscopes that are for all signs of the zodiac, and then the monthlies and the yearlies, which are for specific signs of the zodiac. So have a look at different things if you haven't already. Have a great Monday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.